What up, everybody? So that video where I filmed the brake shoes, they were working. I had a left, then a right, then a left. After that, that was it. Over here, at the go-kart. Got a bit of good news for you guys. I got the 62 sprocket. It's a little shorter than that one. And I also got the chain on. I got it tensioned just right. And yeah, all I'm waiting on is throttle cable. The cable's housing is 36 inches, and that is a little bit past. No, 63 inches. So let's see here. So 60 feet, 60 inches is 5 feet, right? So yeah, I'm a little past my mark, but that's okay. I can loop it around, make it work. And then the cable itself is 71, so it's, yeah, it should work. Yay. Main point of this video is the engine itself. It's a little Briggs flathead. It runs, but the carburetor, garbage. I don't think the carburetor is doing what it's supposed to do, because it doesn't behave well. When you put it at low idle, it dies on its overtime. Over time, it'll die on you. Hope that's a good spot for you. I'm gonna take the filter off. Part of me is saying that it might be a filter related. Yeah, I spent the most money on this thing. I'm just kidding now, really. I spent the most money out of that truck. That truck was the most money. Let's see here. What's this filter? Well, the filter is fairly new. It's actually something we bought, but at the same time, it is pretty oily and dirty. That could be our problem there. It's not getting air. Not getting enough air. Well, oh well. We'll set that to the side. And I guess what we'll do for air filter, shit, man, I don't fucking know. I think our spring is too strong because the governor doesn't really do anything. In this case, it'd have to go down. Oh yeah, that spring is way too strong. I did that for safety reasons, you know. But yeah, it's supposed to have a system down here. It's supposed to work off of down here. Off of the bottom of the fuel tank. That's how it's supposed to work. The linkage is supposed to go to it. The governor is supposed to go down and pull it open, but I think her spring is a little too strong. No, I did see a spring. I did put a spring up here not too long ago. Here it is. Maybe that will be better. We'll change springs. We'll see here. I don't know. What size is that nut? Much bigger size. Maybe a half. Nope, it's gonna be a 7/16. Damn it. Use an adjustable wrench. Oh, I'm actually going the wrong way. Lol. I think this engine has the copper head gasket. I could be wrong. Hey, that works. It's just as strong. Golly, bro, I am weak. I can't even open the throttle. Not really. We are going to have to come up with something different for the air filter. So I did give this thing a new gasket. And I think it does have a copperhead gasket. Does it have a copperhead gasket? Yeah, it does. This engine has the copperhead gasket. And I also made the pull starter much stronger now. The only problem with this carburetor is idling issues. Could be the diaphragm, I don't know. But like I said, this thing does not want to idle at a low idle. It wants to stall out and die. And I also can't figure out the idle screw either. I can't figure that out either. Carburetor's not loose. And the same thing goes for the air, for the throttle screw. I can't figure that out either. I don't know what the setting is. YouTube doesn't help when it comes to this shit. So I'm kind of at a standstill. Why is this still in my way? Get out of my way. So let's just see here. So for the throttle, I'm going to screw it all the way in. So it's no longer touching. Okay, in that case, it's no longer touching. Okay, the slightest of movement. Okay, alright, here we go. So for the throttle, I think we're going to do four full turns. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And for the throttle itself, for the fuel mixture itself, okay, 1, 2, 3. Maybe. I would like to get another jack so the thing's even. There we go. Give me this bad boy. I also got this key system. I think I could hook up to my truck, but I don't think it returns. Does it? Does it return? No, it doesn't. It's just. It doesn't like return or anything. Shit. Motherfuck. And that thing is stuck in there. I don't want to blame it for being so old. Hold on, I'm gonna hammer this bitch out. That's gracious. Oh, that thing's tiny. The little red one. That thing's a little bitty. That one's not going to work. I know we got more somewhere. Tall. Way too tall. Maybe we don't. That's a big motherfucker right there. Nothing. Nothing. Feels a little jack if you look at it in here. Don't see. Okay, never mind. I didn't find another one. That's the smallest jack we have. So this thing's gonna go this way anyways. Okay. We didn't find another jack, unfortunately. Now we can do this. Yeah, I got gas all over my fingers. How the hell does this thing work? I got it working yesterday and now it doesn't want to. Oh yeah, you gotta squeeze really hard. This thing also doesn't idle either. Of course, pull the choke. Oh, great. Nothing. There we go, much better. I have a pretty good idea what it is. I think it's the idle. Okay, never mind. So here, let's take that up to 6. Try it again. like throttle. Son of a bitch. He doesn't like throttle. Fuck. How about more air, less fuel? More air. And now it wants more fuel. Still hits throttle. Piece of shit. Never could figure it out. Never could figure it out. I don't know why this thing hates throttle now. It's stupid. No, I'm not lying. It legitimately hates throttle. You guys are witnessing this for yourselves. It will not rev up. I think I'm gonna have to like play with it with the throttle cable. Just try and get it. Okay, let's fire it back up and let's try again. Didn't like that at all. Let's turn it up. So. You stupid piece of shit. Stupid piece of shit. See, even a little bit of movement is making this thing die. Don't like to run. Still hates throttle. Some people may say when it hates throttle, it means because it doesn't have enough fuel. I think. Now I'm giving it more fuel and it still doesn't want to run. I do. Fucking hates throttle. I don't know. Okay, I don't fucking know. I'm hating this engine. There's no instructions on idle, and videos don't help. You don't believe me? I've tried. I've looked up several videos on this shit. Nothing is about this shit. There's no videos about this stuff, and it's pissing me off. Where are the fucking videos to know how to idle these fucking things? Come on, people. But I give up. I can't ride it if I can't get it to run. If I can't get it to run low. I gotta cut that off. That's almost touching the wheel. I'm better off throwing a Predator on this. Because, actually, I should have one. Yeah, I do have a Predator. But it needs a clutch. It needs the clutch it requires is a 5/8 bore. But I think I might just get a Predator and throw it on because, I mean, you can't really use this engine for anything. Doesn't run right, won't idle, won't stay running. On throttle, won't rev up, being a piece of shit, you know? And there's no fucking videos on this crap either. Never use these Briggs and Strattons. They're terrible. They're bad. Legit bad. They're bad motors. Well, you can just buy a brand new Predator and throw it on and be done. I hate this motor because it doesn't run. Everything else around here. Start cutting. See that? It was this close, that close to the tire. Yeah, please ignore the noise. Please ignore the noise, okay? I don't know why it was on there, but it's a little like bolt thread that was welded onto the back part of the tire back here, and it was really close to touching this tire. There's another one right here too. You guys can't see. There's this right here. This one was really close to rubbing that tire. I just want to take that out. Yeah, my tail light for the piece truck should be coming in. I got a new tail light because one of them was bad. But this thing does run very well with a, you know those four-wheeler engines? You know those Chinese weird, and you know those weird Chinese engines that are like single piston? Single piston has a starter, and it has a transmission. It has a built-in transmission case or something like that. You know that engine? You know that has a, you know it's just the cylinder head is about maybe that big, and it has a big case about that wide, and it sits in a four-wheeler. Yeah, that engine. Yeah, the air filter. Using the air filter on this type of engine works really well. This thing gained like an extra horsepower just by having the filter on there. It was pretty impressive. Really impressive. I don't know what it is about those filters, but they just work really well with the engine. The engine runs, but I can't get the damn thing to idle. Where it's calm and it'll rev up. I think what we need to do is turn back out our fuel. We need more fuel and less air. Well, we're going to try that, and then we're going to see if we can get this thing actually idling at a certain point where it's okay. Son of a bitch. Really? Let me give this thing some fucking two-stroke gas. Two-stroke. Do your magic. Yeah, screwing it in. Duh. If I keep this up, I'm gonna get a fucking rash. I don't want that. Where's some gloves? I need a glove. Oh, that's right. We don't have fucking gloves right here. All we got is rubber gloves. Well, maybe a rubber glove will help. That's another thing about these old engines. That pull starter. Be aware of the pull starter. The handle on that bitch, you better replace it. If you don't, you're going to get rashes. And believe me, that's not fun. Rashes suck. It is not good. It is not fun. Trust me, it is not fun. Maybe this rubber glove will help. This thing was also bogging badly. Stupid fucking thing. That's good enough for me. At least it runs again. So that was our problem. Look at this rubber glove. It just fucking broke on me, bro. Piece of shit. But that's good enough for me. Better than what it was. At least it revs up and it continues to run afterwards. But now, we need to figure out how we're going to install that filter. If I can remember what I did with it. I'm going to say it's in the box. Oh yeah, you know that pool starter that I painted really well? It broke. I know. This engine. See this weird thing? Yeah, that thing. If you take the air filter out of this thing, you can use the air filters. That is for those. And use it on these motors here. You'll just have to come up with a bracket of some kind. But I got some really good results using those filters. There's us a switch for the kill switch. Now the good question is, what did I do with it? I don't know. What I did with it? Oh, is that extra chain? Yeah, that's that extra chain. And yeah, there's that clutch that goes for a 5/8 bore. I didn't use it because it doesn't. There's something wrong with it. There's that custom muffler I made out of a Mustang muffler. Huh. I think it might be in this parts box, but I don't think it is. No, I don't think so. I don't think it's in this parts box. What's wrong with this clutch? It doesn't have a key. It requires a key. And that ain't right. Usually they don't require. Usually they have built-in keys. But the one in here does not have a key. to using it. Oh, here it is. I was about to say I put it in a bag with parts, and there it is, right down there. Let's see if I can get it out. That. The only problem you're going to have is hooking it up. I think I'm going to cut this and modify this. No, I cannot, because it's too big around. Yeah, this is what we need right here. Plop it down right there. This thing would rev. Not control the air issue. And once we figure out how to install this, I tried to do it before and it worked, but that part I threw away because it wasn't staying on. But that's what we need right there. Unless I get on the phone and look up air filter adapter and see what they got. Briggs & Stratton air filter adapter. And see what they got going on. But this would improve the performance itself, just having this filter on there. Having that on there, this thing will gain like another horsepower. I think what that will do is it'll also help control the air. It'll help mix the air and fuel together, so it would run better. I think maybe I could just be blind. I don't know. There were a bunch of other mufflers you found. Yeah, there was a bunch of other mufflers I found. I found another really fucking weird one. I think it went to some sort of lawnmower. I don't know. Yeah, it was heavy metal and round. I don't know where it is now, but it was like filled up with wire. You know, that old metal wire filter thing? That's what it was. That's what it had. I don't know where it is. That probably would be pretty neat if I knew where it was. I don't know. It might still be down there. I don't know. It might still be in that box. I don't know. What's my plans for this engine? Find another head for it. That's my plans for this engine. And maybe I'll find something to put it in. Maybe a 4-wheeler. Yeah, it needs a new head. Bad. That's my plans for that one. That 4-wheeler engine that I just showed you, that's my plans for it. Find a head for it. Or get a new head for it. And get it running again. feeling it's probably still in the shed drying. Or I might have thrown it away, I don't know. It's probably still in the shed. I don't think I brought it in. I think I might have left it. But then I also found this little filter here. It's quite dirty. But some cutting will help. Some of y'all are probably wondering why am I not doing anything with my dad, and that's because he's working half day today. I don't have a bunch of activity in this thing either. Let me trim the surface too a little bit. It's quite dirty as well. And this muffler looks like it might have, or not muffler, this filter looks like it might have came off of a lawnmower of some kind. Wow. It worked. Let me make sure it still works. After doing that little change. Come on, screwdriver. For real. Don't make me fucking jumpstart you. I don't know. Oh man, dude, I hate this fucking engine. Yeah, I prefer that other carburetor. But I have a hard time mounting it because all the mounts are broken. So I think I'm gonna buy a new carburetor. Carburetor, fuel tank, everything. Just replace the whole setup. Yep, that's what I'm gonna do. Because I hate this carburetor because that ain't working. So I'm gonna replace the carburetor. Legitimately. I'm gonna go inside and look into it. And when I find the one, I'll buy it and it'll come in another 7 days. It'll come in right after it'll come in after the throttle cable. The throttle cable will get here next, and after that will be the new carburetor and everything. I'm gonna go ahead and just replace the whole setup. Because I am done. I'm tired of messing with carburetors. Ain't gonna do shit. You know what I mean? Ain't gonna deal with it. You can just forget about it. Ain't gonna deal with it. So you can just forget about it. Gonna go buy me something new. Because buying something new always fixes your problem. Yes, it fixes my problem. So far, it fixed all my problems. So I'm legit gonna go buy a new carburetor. And go find one on the internet, order it, have it shipped, blah, 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 blah. So on, so on. Try to get this nut out of this fucking filter. This carburetor and its fucking problems. Get it as a problem. It's being a piece of fucking shit. Is this carburetor with its problems. Stupid, stupid problems. Well, let's go order a new carburetor. So we can be done with this mess. Just be done with it. Buy a new carburetor, whole new everything. Won't have to worry about messing with a carburetor that doesn't want to fucking work. And now I gotta fucking take a shower, or in this case, change clothes because I smell like exhaust. I don't want to stink up my room with exhaust, okay? Today's not the day. My room is nice and clean, and I like it being nice and clean. So I'll see you guys in the next one.